Hi everybody, welcome. My name is Jamie Springman. I'm an independent designer with Couture, and you're watching my business page. I'm going to get ready to send this over to my VIP group. I am so beyond excited. My new phone came today, my Samsung. I use my iPhone only for going live because I can flip the camera. I am not used to using an iPhone, so I am an Android user. Yeah, well, I just discovered how much of an Android user I am when my phone decided to die. What had happened was my battery actually started swelling up and it was popping the back off of my Samsung. So I got in contact with Apple. I got in contact with AT&T and had to get a new phone, and luckily they were awesome enough to send me my phone immediately last night, and I got it today. So, whew, thank goodness, right? I just got done cloning everything over. It was chaotic. So today we are gonna do Club Couture for June. Okay, so I'm sent that over to my VIP group. I'm gonna pull this up so I can see comments if they pop on. If you're watching this on a replay, just go ahead and put hashtag replay. If you're watching this live, you'll see the live rectangle. And so I am super excited about this. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I got a really cool idea from a friend of mine, and it was super cute. So I was like, I want to do that myself. So we are gonna take this cool transfer from Club. Club is our subscription box. It is our monthly subscription box. For $19.99, you get Club. You get this, well, an B-size transfer, 3 paste singles. And our paste singles, I don't think I have any sitting out here. I don't have any sitting out here. They're a 3-pack of individual colors, and they go with whatever club you are getting. And you get, hello, Shani, and you get all of that free shipping. You also get a flat rate shipping off of my chalk site from all sales if you are a Club member. Club is awesome. It's a monthly exclusive subscription box that you get a design that you cannot buy this off of the chalk site. You have to be a Club member to get. So in every month they come out with a new design, and it is absolutely amazing. It is also our #1 selling transfer for the month, and it's exclusive to only Club. I've used this one already once, so we are going to use it again. But before I get started, I did grab a door tag, and I did put some placement tape on here. The reason I did that is because so I can mark where I want to paint. We're going to paint with paste today, which is awesome. You can paint with our paste. You can turn it into paint. So we're going to do red and blue stripes, and then we're going to do the wording white. So it is red, white, and blue, which our theme was last week. And we're going to do this. Like I said, I've done it already once. You can see that it's stained, but it's still good. It's got many uses left in it. So let me move you guys down, and I'll show you guys how you can paint with our paste. How cool is that, right? All right, I'm going to set this off to the side. So I'm going to take our candy apple red and our cadet blue, and I'm going to pull out some little, these are our paste trays. I have 2 stir sticks also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip in here. I'm just going to put some on the paste tray. And if you feel like you need more, you can always add more. That's what I love about our paste jars. But you can also use this with our paste packets if you want to use that for to paint with. You don't have to only have the jars to paint with. Our paste packets are exactly the same. They're just in a smaller amount. I, of course, have paste all over my hands, because why wouldn't I? That's the day I'm going to have today. All right. Thankfully, it just washes right up with a little bit of water. Okay. So I'm going to take some water. Now, I use distilled water because that's what I've been told to use, because it makes your paste mold if you don't. And I'm just going to spray a little bit in there. I'm going to use the stir stick that I already used, and I'm just going to make this into almost like an acrylic paint. Just mix it up. You don't want it to be chunky. Definitely don't want that, because then those chunks are going to paint and it's gonna get caught in your paintbrush and whatever. So I grabbed up 2 of my foam brushes that were already the same size so that I know that my strokes are gonna be pretty close to the same. Okay, so if I feel like this isn't thin enough, I can always add more water to it. That's one of the cool things about our paste, is you can water it down and paint with it. You can also paint and kind of stain with our ink, which is pretty cool. So it is multiple purpose. This also cleans up right with water. So if you're like, I made a mess, it cleans up with water, which is even cooler. And then if it dries while you're painting, you can just put a little bit more water on it. And now you have that. So I'm actually going to take the stir sticks. I'm going to stick them off to the side so that if I need them again, I can grab them. So we are going to paint the door tag. Let me set this off to the side here. So I want to do individual stripes. So I'm going to start at the top. I'm just going to kind of go across. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can even do it thin if you want. If you don't want it super super thick, you can do it thinner. And see, it's not going to be exact, guys, because I, first of all, cannot paint in a straight line to save my life. However, I do want these pretty close together because I don't want the white to kind of show through there, because we're going to go white. Oops, wrong paint color. We are going to go through it with the white. I don't care if it mixes in. I don't care if it blends. That doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. If it bothers you, then I suggest you definitely don't mix your paste together. This is just going to kind of give us like a flag look to it. And I kind of like the ombre myself. And you can do this with any colors that you want. So if you don't want it to be red, white, and blue, you can even use the colors that come with the kit. I think that's pretty cool too. And like I said, you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. This is just a demo. You can change it up, make it I always tell people, personalize it for your decor. I'm in the process of doing all of our decor right now in red, white, and blue because that is what's coming up. So I am going to definitely do that theme. So I thought, well, why not? And this is a cute little design. And I always demo club on Tuesdays. I do club multiple different ways because there are multiple different ways to use that transfer. So we're going to dry this just like we would with a paste project. We are going to dry it with our quick dry tool. You can dry it with a hair dryer if you don't have a quick dry tool. See, I told you guys it wasn't going to be straight, but that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't have to be straight. If you were wanting it to be straight, you totally can use like the placement tape, or you can use painter's tape on it just to make it more straight, if that's what the look you're going to go for. So all of this is done. So I'm going to just recycle all of it. I don't wash out my brushes unless I'm going to use them multiple times. So I have a recycle bin right here. So I'm going to push this over here, and we're going to dry this real quick. And I'll pull that placement tape up, and then we're going to wax this, because when you're going to put a transfer down on something you painted, you still want to wax it and make sure that it is dry. And because this is our paste, it's going to dry really, really well with our quick dry tool or a hair dryer. Just kind of going for that look. Now, like I said, you can paint this one straight color. You could leave it white. Our door tags are pretty awesome. But I want to make sure that this layer is completely dry before I put wax over top of it and before I put paste over top of it. Because the transfer will pull that paste color up. So these are not the colors that come with it this month, but you can always buy additional paste packets. We have those individually on the chalk site. So if you wanted to add some other colors in, if the colors that it comes with are not your cup of tea, change it up. Add some more. Do something different. And I like how you can still see a little bit of the white. It doesn't bother me. So I'm going to actually pull this up here. Let me make sure I didn't get paint on myself, because I always do. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It happens. There's that straight line. See, I have, let me show you the straight line. Because I'm going to put a bow at the top, so I left it open at the top. Now, because of this being paste, it's just going to clean up really quick with a little bit of water. This is a 99% water baby wipe. And I'm just going to kind of run it along the edge, just clean that up a little bit. All right. So now I'm going to wax it. And the reason I'm going to wax it is because, one, it's going to protect the surface, and it's going to protect my transfer. So anytime you are painting something and then you're going to put the transfer down, you want to put paint or wax on it. Our wax is out of stock right now, but you can use Minwax Finishing Wax. I always use it in the natural. This is our wax right here. It actually has no smell to it. Minwax has a smell to it. So if you're going to use it, I suggest that you actually put it, hold on a second. You actually use it in an area where it's not going to be, it's going to be well ventilated. Okay? Try not to use it in an area where it's not going to be well ventilated. So there is the wax. And then I'm going to let that sit for a minute while I fuzz the transfer. Let me wash my hands up here. And then I'll buff that out. I have wax, or paste underneath my nail, but it comes right off. Like, see now? Nothing on my hands, which I love. So if you have little kids who love to craft too, Couture works with them also. All right, let's move this off to the side for just a second. And we are going to fuzz our transfer. I always write on my back, just so I know how it goes back on its back sheet. I always keep my packaging, one, because it has all your care instructions, but two, because these are reusable 8 to 12 times. And I always do a dash mark so I know how many times I've used that transfer and how much life I still have left in it. Of course, as club, you're getting one of these, unless you have multiple people in your house signed up for club. And it is stained really bad from when I used it before, but the silk screen itself is clear of debris, so it's going to come back out. Okay, that is plenty. I'm going to leave this sticky side up for just a second, and I'm going to buff this back out. I always use the other side that's got the tag, so I know that that's the side I need to buff with. Okay, so that is done. We're going to sit this right down here. That is not centered. I want it centered. Sometimes you got to go off of the wording and not off of the transfer. Okay, so we're going to use bright white, which is actually my last jar of it. I need to order some more. I'm going to use a small squeegee. And I will put a cart link in this video so you can get all the supplies and make this design yourself, or you can always add to the cart link. And this month, if you spend $60 or more, you can get a free transfer. It's a B-size transfer. And if you spend, I want to say it's 80 or more, you can get both. They are the Creative Kickstart, or you can just order them directly. Creative Kickstart is super cute. It's to boost your creativity for the summer. This one is really cute. It goes really well with our butterflies, our etched butterflies. I am not a huge fan of bugs, but these are actually really cool. They got a bumblebee, a small butterfly, and some other bugs, which are actually kind of cool. I think one's a dragonfly, which dragonflies, I do like dragonflies. I think they're cool. All right. And then we just pull it up. And there is the design. It did bleed just a little bit right there, but I can fix that. And I can show you guys how to fix that. So this also would look really cool painted, like maybe this part painted yellow, this part painted blue, maybe this part like a greenish color. You can do it like that. You can do an ombre effect. There's so many ways to put your own spin on this. So we have a really cool tool. It's called a detail tool. And it will clean up this mess right here. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it bled just a little bit. I'll show it to you guys in just a second. So it bled just a little bit right there. You see how it bled a little bit? So I'm going to fix that. The detail tool has a little poking end, and it also has a little baby squeegee at the end. So I'm just going to scrape this off of here. And I'm doing it lightly because obviously the paste underneath is still, you know, I don't want to ruin that. And then you just kind of clean that up. And there it is. Cool, right? Now we're going to put our bow. I had my husband make this bow. I am not good at making bows. I'm not good at it. I'm not going to lie. It's not a good thing. I'm just going to tie this off up here. But this is a cute little bow right here on the top. I got this bow from, or this ribbon from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to put that on here. And then you got this cute little sign that you can hang up. You can put a loop up in here. How cute is that, right? Super cute. Club Couture. That is our subscription box. It is $19.99 a month. And right now, we have our designer kit for $59.99. Normally, I'm sorry, it's $59. Normally $99. And this is the best time to join and be a designer. If you want more information about being a designer, go ahead and comment boss below. If you need to get in my VIP group, which I recommend that you do, if you are not a designer, you can get in there. Just comment VIP below and I'll get you guys the link for that. And you guys have a fabulous day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me and my business. And if you could click the SHARE button and spread the love for me, I would be so grateful. And I will see you guys all here tomorrow for another live demo. All right, have a great night.